Community members, GBV activists and the family of Ntombizandile Mdutyini will be marching to Philippi Police station to demand justice for the 22-year-old who was 8 months pregnant when she was murdered. Her body was found in a rubbish bin. On the 25th of August, the community is now calling for police to make an arrest. Our reporter Nasiphi Same joins us live. Nasiphi, a very good morning to you as we once again have to deal with the emotions that come with an incident like this, the murder that is shown in the most brutal way. We are reminded of Pule and the manner in which she was killed and the perhaps how far the investigations have gone so far.
I mean, during that period, we remember the president saying that it was a very dark time for South Africa following the gruesome murder of 8-month-old Pule. And he also touched on the fact, and this is the president, saying that 51% of South African women have or had experienced intimate partner violence. This is a huge number. And basically the community is saying one too many women. And just counting, and just in the recent months, about 8 women have been found in various communities in and around Cape Town, discarded and brutally murdered. And on the 25th of August in Sekalo Court, which is about 5 kilometers drive from where we're currently standing, the community there discovered an 8-month-old woman who was wrapped in a blanket, dumped in a rubbish bin, and discarded in an open veldt. And we heard from the sister of how gruesome the murder was, saying that her body was burnt and her body was pink. But she was saying that the most important thing now is trying to get justice for her sister. I mean, the gruesome incident occurred, or rather her body was found on the 25th of August, and up until this date, no arrests have been made, even though the family is saying that they do know who the alleged perpetrator is, and that was her ex-boyfriend, who we know was incarcerated. And when he came out, he then demanded that Ntombizandile get back together with him. And we do know that on numerous occasions she did flee to seek refuge in Johannesburg and also in the Eastern Cape, due to the fact that their relationship was very toxic, according to the sister, and they were very scared of him. And they are a bit angry, or rather the family is a bit angry, that police have not made an arrest. And on Sunday we saw the community and community activists, including the sister, marching to Sekalo Court, where we know that the alleged perpetrator stays. They demolished his house and also burnt his belongings. And they are hoping that, the police come to the ballpark and actually make an arrest.
So what sort of plan of action is lined up for today, as the community has expressed their frustrations and anger, and they're really putting the police in a corner to do something about this?
Well, they're going to take those frustrations right to the doorsteps of the police today, and they're hoping that putting pressure and taking out their frustrations on the police today, they are hoping that, the investigation will move at a much faster pace and arrest will be made. And as I mentioned earlier on, the sister is saying that they do know who is the perpetrator, and they did tell the investigating officer. However, the family still does not understand why they have not made an arrest, or rather they have not arrested the alleged perpetrator, who is the ex-boyfriend and who had threatened Ntombizandile numerous times leading up to her death.